Hello, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the Duchenne muscular dystrophy, the DMD, and Becker. We will also understand the myotonic dystrophy. What is dystrophy, DMD, the Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and Becker? Let's understand about the major process. So, the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker is affected the skeletal muscle and heart, and it is dominant in males but rare in female. Why? Let's understand about in this video. One of four conditions known as the muscular dystrophies or dystrophinopathy. Dystrophy associated dilated cardiomyopathies with little or no clinical skeletal or voluntary muscle diseases. In this way, the DMD gene or dystrophin gene is involved for the progression of the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker. What is DMD gene or dystrophin gene? Let's understand about that. First of all, we will understand about the sign of the Duchenne muscular dystrophy. This is the different age group of the same person. Like the 2 years, the minimal or no symptom, but the narrow face and cataract in eyes. Further going on the progression with age in the 8 years. In this way, the progression with age, and in this way, the Gover's sign will appear. In this way, the upper body will hold to move, and in this way, the movement, the walking will be differently. The 15th years, the progression is severe, cradling, deformities, and contractures. In this way, inability to move and the stature is important. Wheelchair. On the other hand, they are also important for the synapse and nerves because the neuromuscular junction is also involved for the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker. This is the muscle contain myocyte, and this is the neuron. This DNA is contained protein complex and the dystrophin proteins, and this skeletal muscle protein and cardiac muscle protein. This is important for the protection like cardiac muscle protection and the skeletal muscle protection from the DNA. DNA produced the mRNA is used for the production of dystrophin protein. Anyhow, let's understand about the sex-linked recessive inheritance because this gene is the sex-linked recessive inheritance. This is the genetic disease which that is occur after the dominant gene. How we can identify this is the mother normal carrier while the father is the normal, but the mother and both are normal. After the marriage, the fertilization will occur. The DMD gene are present, which that is DMD gene is basically the Duchenne muscular dystrophy gene. In this, the mother normal carrier is basically its carrier. The 2-year-old affected can be possible due to the Y chromosome only, and in this, the X chromosome is only, which that produce the DMD gene to cause the Duchenne muscular dystrophy. While the 5-year-old normal male, which that is normal and no problem because the X chromosome come from the female is normal, while the 8-year-old affected due to the DMD gene containing chromosome X, and on the other hand, the 8-year-old normal may or may not be carrier female. So in this way, the 15-year-old affected can possible also. The causes of the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker is in DMD, the mutation in DMD gene, dystrophin gene, located on chromosome XP21. So this is the X chromosome 21. These causes the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker. The muscular dystrophy, most mutation or deletion and duplications occur, and these account for 70 to 80% of the mutation. This mutation is the point mutation, 30 to 20% seen in patient. DMD gene is the largest known gene in human, contains 79 exons of coding sequence and 2.5 MB of DNA, provides the instruction of dystrophin. Let's understand about the mechanism of the dystrophy and mechanism of the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker. First of all, I want to say about the revise this process. What is the Duchenne muscular dystrophy? This is the sex-linked recessive inheritance and only male affected, but female may carrier because male contain only one X chromosome while female contain two. So chances less than male. Remember, so the chances of the male is basically more for male but less for female because female contain both X chromosome while the male contain only one X chromosome as a sex chromosome only because the other is the Y chromosome. This is the muscle. Muscle contain myocytes. Remember, for example, also cardiomyocytes. The heart also contain it. This DNA produce mRNA and mRNA produce the protein dystrophin. Dystrophin protein is important for the cytoskeleton, and in this way the cytoskeleton will able to maintain the shape, and in this way the calcium channel will be normally work, and in this way the contraction and relaxation will work normally. Dystrophy is basically DMD more severe, while the Becker is less severe. But in the case of the dystrophy for Becker and the DMD is same mechanism. Remember, this is the no dystrophin production due to the inhibition by the other genes, and in this way the DMD genes basically will not produce dystrophin, and in this way the cytoskeleton will be damaged, and in this the calcium will move inside due to the rupturing of the plasma membrane will increase the calcium, and the calcium blocker is important for block this process, and in this way the treatment, while the apoptosis will occur due to the calcium increase intracellularly. For a short note is myotonic dystrophy is the chromosome 19. CT is the sustain in the sequence of the DNA, sustain involuntary contraction, difficult to relax. The sign and symptom is a weakness, fatigue, poor muscle contract, legs affected first. Few years normal, while the after the few years the symptom can arise. Mild hypotonia can occur. Mild, in this way the contraction will be difficult, facial muscle weak, and walking and running difficulty. Cardiomyopathy can occur also. The late walker and frequent falls. Atrophy and waist muscles can occur, and neck, trunk weak, and basically the intellectual disability will occur also. The diagnosis we will discuss now. What is the diagnosis? Diagnosis mean how we can identify the Duchenne muscular dystrophy and Becker. So in this way, the biopsy is important for identification. On the other hand, the specialized blood test creating the basically is the creating kinase. Immunohistochemistry and the molecular identification, DNA test for genes, protein sampling, dystrophin identification, and electromyography. Electromyography and gene analysis. The gene analysis means the DNA polymerase enzyme used for the PCR to polymerase chain reaction to identification of the gene. Electrocardiogram is very important for the checking of the heart function, ECG. Echocardiogram is the another for identification of the sound through sound, phonography for the heart. The treatment is the differently like glucocorticoid therapy, angiotensin converting enzyme, ACE inhibitors, and beta blocker for heart diagnosis, diuretics. On the other hand, the orthopedic intervention and nutrition as well as exercise. That's all things is important for the treatment. So I hope you make sense about this Duchenne muscular dystrophy, the DMD, and Becker. Becker is the less severe as compared to the Duchenne. So thanks for watching. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. And I hope you make sense with the easy concept. Thanks for watching. Bye.